You see what's going on here? These people are writing all these publications and talking about all these great things. But what in the hell does that have to do with us taking responsibility for our securities and filing a proper tax return to receive our interest back? Isn't this called security interest? If you pay it to the United States, isn't that security interest? So why haven't you asked for your money back?
Did you know that taxes are voluntary for a national? Yes, that means that you will be exempt from paying Social Security, medical, federal, and income tax. Did you know that you can get a trust EIN for free on the IRS.gov website? And essentially you want to put all your assets in this trust so that you own nothing but control everything. Did you know that 31 USC 3123 actually states that the Treasury is obligated to pay interest on all public debt? What that essentially means is that you can start your own private bank using your trust and actually use certificate of indebtedness, take it down to the Treasury Department and get lawful money for it. Did you know that you can become a secure party creditor and a non-citizen national and take advantage of being put on a do not detain list and being able to discharge your own debts? So I have available a secure party creditor guide with 500-page instruction manual and an 85-page paperwork template for you to file your own paperwork, including trust declaration. My nationalism guide will teach you how to file for tax exemption, get put on the do not detain list, and also file for your 5-star passport card. Link in bio.
Tax evasion is when you try not to pay your taxes. You don't file a tax return, the IRS comes after you. Tax fraud is when you file a fraudulent return to either reduce the liability that you have or potentially get a large refund that you're not supposed to get. They can take your car, your house. It can also land you in jail. It's always good to be in good with the IRS.
Identification, including licenses, birth certificates, and passports. Some sovereign citizens have even gone so far as to print their own currency. Several details indicate that the suspect is affiliated with the Moorish Sovereign Citizen Movement, which combines aspects of the Moorish Science Temple of America and the broader Sovereign Citizen Movement. Moorish sovereign citizens have been known to engage in a wide range of scams and criminal activity, such as selling forged documents, tax fraud, and house squatting.
And you are being recorded.
Okay.
I fear for my life.
Okay.
I fear for my life right now. The law is on my conveyance.
Okay. You're being stopped because your tag is not a valid Florida license plate.
I'm not
or any
operating in
license
commerce.
plate.
I'm a foreign national. I gave you my identification.
Your name's not in it.
I gave you my identification. You want my information?
Do you have a license?
You want my information?
Do you have a license issued in
the
any
law
of
is
the
right
50
on my
states of the United
conveyance.
States?
Something that has your name on it. Your
I
name on it.
just gave you my identification that has my name on it. It has my appellation on it.
There's no naming here.
It's the one I just gave you, man.
Listen, you need to unlock this door. We're going to break this window. You need to unlock this door or we're going to break
I'm
this
giving
window.
you my information.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
None of that information is valid.
You're violating international
I'm
law
going to tell
right
you
now.
one more
You're
time.
violating
I'm
international
telling
law,
you,
man.
this is the last time I'm going to tell you.
You're
Unlock the
violating
door. We're going to break the window. Break the window.
You're violating international law.
Break the window.
Listen. Unlock the door. This is your last chance. This is your last chance to unlock the door.
I'm giving you my
I know.
information.
I
man.
understand. Listen, we need a license or some sort of state ID.
I'm not operating in commerce.
Okay.
To give you a license. I'm not operating in commerce.
Okay, do you have a
driver's
passport?
license is for commercial activity.
Do you have a passport?
I don't have a passport. I have an international identification I just gave you.
Issued under who?
The 1508 states that that's a lawful identification document.
All right. One more chance.
I don't want to break the window.
Step out. Step out of the car. Out of the car. Out of the car. Put your hands behind your back.
The other hand.
Give us your other hand.
You're supposed to have a timeline and an agreement on when you're going to receive your funds back. If a trust lends me money, I have to pay it back or I'm going to get in trouble with the trust. Do you see how this goes?
Starting to.
So, you see, you're good, good. Because that's what I want you to understand is that it's business. All crimes are commercial. But the problem is, are you agreeing to be that name? Yes.
Dumb people love dumb people, and geniuses try to find people that are on their mental platitude.
Pays the bills. When you go and they ask you for money, you say, okay, I'm gonna pay you, but I need your W-9 because I need to know who I'm paying. Right? Because don't all companies supposed to have a W-9? And if the judge is operating under the fictitious name, wouldn't he have a W-9 too? Wouldn't the court have a W-9? Yeah. Right? Think about it. Now we go into taxes. If the court is trialing someone that day, they're trialing them based on a commercial transaction. So if they're trialing everybody on a commercial transaction and everybody in the courtroom has a fictitious name, isn't that a criminal simulation? Yeah. Wouldn't you want to notify the IRS or send out W-9s to find out who everybody is? Because if they had an uppercase, lowercase name, then you would say that they are the real person. But if everybody in the courtroom have a fictitious name, wouldn't you want to give everybody a W-9 to find out who they are? See, they don't want the public to know this, that they're operating under a business so they take no liability. All these fictitious names that they're operating under, who owns them? Surely not them. The United States. The trust. No, the United States just created some name and they just put it in there and said that's the name is. Yes. Because mind you, that was an assignment. And we assigned it to the trust. Exactly. And do you think they want to have some issues with the trust?
No, they don't.
No.
And they didn't want it.
No, they didn't want it.
They left it alone.
They left it alone as if it never even happened.
Exactly.
So this is the mindset. Once you have someone who's assigned your security interest, wouldn't you want to start going back and doing your accounting? This is all about accounting. All courts are governed by the GAP principles. Why? Because all crimes are commercial.
Don't be following no bullshit, because bullshit will get you killed. Real shit will get you killed, but bullshit will get you killed for sure.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantic.
So wouldn't you want to know the GAP principles? The GAP principle says dollar for dollar consideration. You must have. So if I don't have a dollar for dollar consideration or you didn't give me gold, then you're in violation of the GAP principles. But before I even talk about the GAP principles, do you have an assignment? You don't have an assignment? Oh, I'm writing a criminal complaint and you have so many days to bring it forth. If you don't, I'm going to sue you for fraud. Because can you prove fraud? Because if they correspond to you in a DBA name and that's not your name and you make a complaint, because isn't that identity theft? Mm-hmm. So wouldn't you know
call that the negative, right?
Yep.
You say you can't prove the negative?
No, I said if they correspond with you in an all caps name, which is a DBA, and you know and you know that's not your name, isn't that identity theft?
Yeah.
So who do you notify for identity theft?
Justice Department.
And who else? Federal Trade Commission.
That's right.
You see Social Security? Who else?
Well, no, I think the Security and Exchange Commission.
Yep. Who else? Secret Service?
Postmaster General.
Postmaster? You see what's going on here? Everybody has to know what's happening, how you're interacting in commerce. And if you know for a fact that this is not you, why haven't you complained about it? You can't come on that date and complain. It's like, no, you're going to jail because your ass is crazy and we're going to get you a straitjacket. Here's 7 officers in the back behind you. Have a good day.
Are you Shannon Phillips, who's identified as UCC 1-308, all rights reserved?
This is Shannon Phillips. She's chosen to log into the hearing as UCC 1-308, all rights reserved, and is not answering when the judge calls her name.
Okay, well, there's no response to the court's inquiry. It's 4:30 p.m. on July 13th.
We hear you now. Are you Ms. Phillips?
UCC 1-308, all rights reserved. I am here on a special visitation of the all caps name.
While Phillips has not identified herself as such, she appears to be employing tactics and reciting language from the playbook of sovereign citizens, many of whom believe that adding certain codes and all rights reserved to their names will protect them from prosecution.
Who are you? Okay. Seeing no response to my request, it's 4:30 p.m. The matter was scheduled for 1:30 p.m. Agent Miller, I will sign a bench warrant upon your submission. Failure to appear.
The judge is refusing to acknowledge Phillips until she identifies herself by her legal name.
My name is capital S, lowercase h, lowercase a, lowercase n, lowercase n, lowercase o, lowercase n.
I don't give you no consent. Yeah. Why are we sticking this needle in your arm?
He had that he couldn't really move that much, and I guess the officer didn't believe him that he could move. But I don't know if you're familiar with a fistula, that you can actually tell the guys but once it flares up, it's like 10 on 10. So he can't really do anything, and you really need a wheelchair. You need the assistance. And what they did is they refused him service. They refused to let him use the restroom, and then they made him walk without a wheelchair because they thought that he was lying, and he fell and he hit his knee. He fell on his knees and shoulders, and they had to lift him up.
Got no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But before that, I had used the restroom on myself. When I was asked, I need to use the restroom. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the fistula.
Mm-hmm.
And they refused me to use the restroom, and I actually used the restroom on myself. And then after that, they made me walk, and I said I couldn't walk anymore because once you use the restroom, the shit flares up.
Mm-hmm.
And then they refused to get me a wheelchair, and the trooper told them that I was faking. Okay? He told the doctor that I'm faking and stalling. So the doctor, basically, I told the doctor that I don't appreciate him talking to him about my medical history. He should come talk to me and find out what's wrong with me. And then that's when the doctor threatened to put a 72-hour hold on me if I reported him to patient advocate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I need to also call the patient advocacy and talk to somebody too. I'm gonna call up there.
Okay. The number and everything should be on the whiteboard, on the white paper board.
Where's it at? Oh, but that's inside the car.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do I have a copy of it? I can call. I'm gonna Google it.
Okay. All right. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then I'll do what we just talked about now.
Yeah, because they can give them a briefing, and then I can get on the phone. Tell me I just got out a day ago, so I'm ready, and I got pictures of his knee and everything, and my arms and all that.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
In a minute.
In a minute. We're here.
Okay. I don't have their number, but probably you can go online and get the internal affairs number that they call internal affairs tonight.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have the magistrate's name yet, but I'll get the magistrate's name. But once we get everything together, I'll be able to notify you guys exactly who is who and what is what. I'm just putting in a simple affidavit, giving them notice as well on my side.
Okay.
And then from there, you guys can start all the lawsuits, criminal complaints. I don't care. Go to the hose bar. Because I gave everyone a chance to walk away. No one wants to walk away because they think that they have the jurisdiction to do this. So my thing is, hey, go for it. So I will be contacting you soon as I can so-called talk to this damn magistrate. Once I find out what the magistrate is saying, then I will be contacting you guys, letting you guys know exactly what he's saying. But let the FBI know that I have been kidnapped and that the name on the document is a fictitious business name, and it's a criminal simulation going on over here, and you guys need to notify the Federal Trade Commission that my identity has been stolen. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Yes, sir. In a minute. Any report from DPS at this time? But whatever you do, I do not. You do not have that report. Okay, so our Chief Minister Counsel, they will be there to pick up any papers you have. And does your office certify any papers that come from your office?
No. Okay. I just provide what I've been provided to counsel for the defendant. You know, and I'm not just going to hand it out to anybody that says I'm his friend.
Oh, no.
Needs to be counsel.
They will be able to identify themselves with their tribal counselor identification card. Okay?
Okay. Well, what I'd like to have is make sure it's a Texas lawyer that is bar licensed in Texas.
This is not that type of situation. You've probably not been familiar with this situation. You're dealing with a tribal government. So what you're going to receive...
No, I've dealt with Navajos, I've dealt with Apaches, I've not dealt with tribal nations because this isn't really a tribe.
No, this is a tribal government, and it is a tribe. And I thank you for discriminating. I have this on record in front of my witnesses because you can't say who has a nationality and who does not. So what I want to do is keep everything in the perspective it is, and there will be a Chief Minister Counsel there. They will have their tribal counselor identification card, and we thank you for being able to hand them the documents that you have.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, have a good day.
To continue, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Greetings.
Greetings, how are you all?
Just checking in. We were waiting. The judge went to lunch. Waiting for the deputy to come back. Did you guys hear anything?
Okay, then we're going to go ahead and take care of that. The reason why we were waiting on our friend out in Colorado is because he wanted to confirm the amount that we're doing.
Right. And that's what we're trying to figure out from the judge now. They said 15 apiece.
Yes, that's what we have prepared.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so that's why I'm trying to find out exactly what they're talking about.
Okay. All right. We should be, when you call us back, we should be able to be boom right there.
Okay, good. All right.
In a minute. Thank you, guys.
Call you back.
Thank you. All right. Love you.
The call.
Also had our Chief Minister there so that we could receive papers based on the verbal agreement that you just had with us. And what I'm understanding is you refused to give the documents to our Chief Counsel? Is that correct?
Negative.
You did? No. So you did give him paperwork?
Negative.
You did not?
I did not give him paperwork.
So you refused and you reneged on a oral agreement just now?
No, ma'am. You misunderstood me. We have no papers to provide because we haven't received anything from DPS. I told you that.
You said the only papers you have are the ones you have, like generic court papers, and I even asked you for that because I asked if your office certifies that once we get it from you.
Those papers are in the hands of the criminal suspects, your tribal occupants.
Sir.
I'm not providing anything unless there's a lawyer coming into this office representing your tribal occupants are criminal suspects.
Yes.
And they represent to me that they're going to represent them in a court of law as a Texas lawyer.
So are you refusing?
Now, I can't make it any clearer than that, ma'am. You understand?
Are you refusing our tribal occupants their right to counsel? So you're withholding evidence? So you're obstructing justice. Thank you. You heard that?
Yes, I did.
Did you hear that witness, tribal counsel? Did you hear him? He's obstructing justice. So let's make our criminal complaint. Thank you. That's all. Okay, let's get to where we need to. So we do all this shit.
Oh, good great.
Okay, we're now that it's coming up on 12 o'clock Colorado time in about 45 minutes. so that we can give him time to get in. We still haven't got any type of agreements in our emails, and we've been checking, logging back in, make sure it's not.
It's already been agreed upon. He agreed upon it. That's what I'm saying. It's fine. We're just waiting for, I'm going to find out if the district attorney sent it over here.
Okay, because, all right.
I know he's traveling. He told us he was going to be traveling.
Okay.
And that's why he already made the deal with them. So.
Yes.
But I'll find out.
Okay, and then can you call us right back then?
Huh?
Can you call us right back then after you find out?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I know. Just let you know.
All right, thank you.
All
Okay.
So once Chief gets back, I have to
Go to the Bitcoin. Unity Chief. Once you get back, can you call us when you're downstairs, like in front of the lobby?
Okay.
Because what I want to ask you to do is take Sister Zolani to the Bitcoin ATM.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right. Do you have a time frame?
We should be there in 20 minutes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Unity. 20 minutes. Unless you put her to sleep and you take the call. Huh? Little girl. Yes, I said it. We've got work to do.
I hate to drug you. Kissing me in the middle of the night. What you doing up? It's all we're getting, kisses. Oh, you get burping in my face.
Up with is two things. Sister Zolani has to go to the Bitcoin ATM.
You guys find out what it is?
Yep. And not far from here. And I still need help with labeling like registered mail receipts, stuff like that. And it's gonna take 30-minute processing for them to get out, and it takes us 30 minutes to get over it.
Are we gonna pass figure security, or we not gonna?
We don't have time.
We don't have time. All right.
So y'all are.
But once we go, they know that we coming to get it. We out. As far as everybody on the same page.
Yes, that is true. That is correct. Listen. Right? Is this what you're asking for? I'm sorry.
Yes, may I bring my
Yes, you can. Some 310 numbers was calling you that I didn't recognize. That we give you the best way to take care of that.
All right.
Because you're going to go back in contract, and then you're going to rescind. Because right now, like I said, we just don't want you to be in dishonor.
Is that he took a UCC instrument. He took a UCC instrument to wrap it, and then he took a UCC instrument to pay the premium
of the insurance rep to wrap it, and he went through with the trader. We was trying to get with him directly. So what I did is that for the last 4 or 5 days we couldn't get it. So what I did, well, there's only 12 instruments. So I broke down the instrument. The bottom line is that I got a private bank, and now you may have a brother who owns an African bank. That what we'll do is this, and this is just an example. We're working on a project in Mexico, which the next project is going to be Africa. But we got a project in Mexico where we're building this beachfront city almost, okay, to make a long story short, okay, and it's in the multi-billions of dollars. But the insurance wrap and the performance bond is $11,250 million, okay? So what we want to do is pay for the premium, and we want to use a UCC instrument to pay for the premium. So I call the people that own the private bank. They say it's a deal. I talked to the insurance rep and the performance people, the performance bond. They say it's a deal, but what I got to do now, which I was trying to do today, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do it at my window, is I'm trying to put the insurance and the performance and the private bank all together. And then I got a meeting on the weekend with a brother who's got a bank in Africa that do trade platforms. So I asked him. So now here's the example of what I'm talking about. Let's just say, we're just gonna make this up, sister. Say that the insurance is the insurance route is $100 million, okay? And they say, well, we're charging you 3 points, so we know that's $3 million. What I need her say, babe, to be is the underwriter to pay the 3. And we're willing to say we'll be able to create some tools and fuels that we will give him up front. We'll give him a lifetime percentage for the family forever of the project, because the project is going to be monstrous. I don't have time to go over the whole project, but it's going to be like we building a new city. And we're going to also have enough to build in the trade, because we got a trading platform that we create throughout the United States Treasury that I own myself, not somebody else own. I own about 1.96 trillion in treasury that we use through DOA that we can convert over 10 times before you can hang up the phone, and that's all legal. So we can create our own financing. All we need her say, babe, to do is this, is that if he pays for if we can get him to write, say, the international certified bonded promissory note and pay for the premium for the insurance wrap and the performance, it's all over with, sister. It's all over with.
Okay. So you're gonna call me tomorrow so I can follow up with you?
Yes, ma'am. I'll call you again tomorrow. We'll go over in that way. You can write it down. You can ask me all the questions. And the first project we're doing is in Mexico. And guess what? The next one we're going to go all the way out. It's going to be over 405 billion. The next one is the motherland, Africa. We're going because we're going to test the guinea pig in Mexico. Then Africa is next. And he can be part of both.
Okay. And then are you available now, touchable, or are you still not touchable?
No, I'm still not touchable. I'm supposed to have been out here 21 weeks ago.
Yes.
We're working on that. We're working on that right now. I'm going to get on that. But what I knew, the thing is, once I get this premium paid for this insurance, sister, I can buy my way out of here that day. I'm gone. I'll pay my way out.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Because all these other ways I'm waiting on, I'm getting the head of four in the way, and so, but the bottom line, I can pay my way and get the hell on up out of here.
Okay, so let me be able to take notes based on what we talked about.
Yes, ma'am.
Share it.
Yes, ma'am.
Share it with the other trustee, and then
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
get back to you when we talk tomorrow.
Okay, I'll give you a time around the same window time. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If not a little sooner.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
Sister.
Love you more, brother. Talk to you soon.
Okay, brother. I'm sorry, sister. And tell brother we love him too. Okay.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Okay, thank you now.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Unity and love.
The true Native Americans, we the true Hebrew Israelites, we the true Egyptians, baby, those are all 3 different ethnic groups.
One of the reasons I think it's so easy for some Black Americans to get indoctrinated into groups and organizations that claim to have the truth about African American history and culture. The truth being a pseudo history that actually already belongs to someone else. I think it's internalized white supremacy. The idea that African Americans don't have a valuable culture of our own, one that might not include royalty and pyramids, etc. Where do you think an idea like that might stem from? Who wins when Black Americans organize to reject our histories and our cultures as valid? White supremacy, anyone?
Or when someone's trying to get you in a cult,
Usually if you get into a cult, you want friends or you have heard there's orgies. So you will say something to the cult leader like, yeah, I do believe there's aliens. And the cult leader will be like, we do too. We do too. And not only that, but we believe that if you suck my dick, you will see more aliens.
10 signs you're joining a cult. An easy trap to fall into in different spiritual and religious communities is to blindly believe that the community has good intentions. Here are 10 signs you should know of to avoid getting played. Number 1. Marriages and relationships are only allowed within the community. This is a control structure to ensure that the kids of the cult members stay with the cult. Number 2. People who leave are demonized. They are seen as crazy non-believers who have been misguided. Their reason for leaving is never acknowledged nor respected. Number 3, critical thinking is frowned upon. You're never allowed to ask logical questions which critique the leaders of the community or its beliefs. And if you do so, there can be severe consequences. There's often one book or guideline that's supposed to have all the answers. Number 4, there's no financial transparency. Nobody knows where the funds are going or what they're being used for. Money laundering is not uncommon. Number 5, they use repetitive messages to indoctrinate you. Truth often only needs to be transmitted once, but if you're trying to brainwash someone, you need to repeat the lie several times. The best way to do this is to brainwash the kids with these messages when they're young. Number 6, the leader or the community acts as if it is above the law. It may have its own law while ignoring the local laws of the country. Number 7, the group believes that it is superior to others. The people within the group might believe they're on the right path while everyone else is supposedly lost or misguided. Number 8, the community is actively trying to recruit new members. A common technique is to recruit them while they are in their most vulnerable state. Number 9, new names and identities are given to members. The original identity of the member is washed away while they're given a new one that is aligned with the cult. Number 10, they make you feel that you're always in the wrong. There's never anything wrong with the cult or its belief, it's always you.
Of people living amongst us who walk like us, talk like us, and act like us, but they say they are different. They don't believe in the United States, and they say they're independent from our country's government.
Well, are they smart? Are they crazy? Are they dangerous? Fox 8's Mitch Carr has this report on sovereign citizens. You can decide for yourself.
We're all born sovereigns. We're all born free.
The idea of sovereignty is there's no jurisdiction, there's nothing above me.
They decided to check out from federal and state laws.
Realism, true facts never get in the way of this movement.
The word sovereign means possessing supreme or ultimate power. Those that declare themselves sovereign believe only in their own authority, and getting into the movement begins with a tangible declaration.
I, James Ronald de Pegg's family, am a natural, freeborn sovereign without subjects.
Jim Peggs is one of about 300,000 Americans the FBI classifies as sovereign citizens, though Peggs doesn't like that term because citizen means subject of.
I am not in any jurisdiction, for I'm not a subject status.
He doesn't pay taxes. He believes our paper money is worthless. The only laws he observes are those he agrees to follow, discarding those he says aren't legitimate.
No such laws, nor their enforcers, have any authority over me.
He's put his reasons down on paper in this declaration, filed with the Guilford County Register of Deeds 6 years ago.
Is a way of being very much in tune with our original documents, the Constitution, the Declaration, and declaring our rights back. In other words, I'm canceling all false contracts.
Peggs considers himself a pacifist, and he or any other sovereign could be your neighbor. But the FBI considers him and those that share his beliefs to be anti-government extremists and potentially domestic terror threats.
On a football field, there are sidelines, there are rules, there are referees, and that's the only thing that keeps it from being a melee, a ruckus. So if you have a contingent out there that believes that all of the rule book just doesn't apply to them, that's a problem whether it's in society or a football game. Either way, it creates chaos.
Greensboro Detective Corey Flowers and his partner Rob Finch are the experts on this movement. When the FBI and other departments need to understand these self-separatists, they call the Greensboro Police Department.
I wouldn't call it a cult because with a cult you have one charismatic leader.
The most common way police run into sovereigns is through traffic stops. Sovereigns don't like those.
I believe that the government is misusing these officers to raise money. So instead of being a protector of society, they are harassing society.
The items on this table are proof that some people in this movement have exited society, and in some cases, reality.
Mailed the original citation back to the trooper and writing refusal for cause on it, basically saying, I don't accept your contract. This is signed by Hillary Clinton, so I think we can, on its face, get rid of this. These are not vanity tags. I put them on the back and blatantly drive them in the city streets.
This stuff looks official. It's not.
It's fraudulent, not worth the paper it's printed on.
They believe these items are more legitimate than what you and I get from the DMV or from the federal government.
But it costs you $2 to make it, and these guys sell them for $150.
And if public officials interfere with these governments of one, there are consequences.
If they want to go out and sell property, this could become a problem.
In the Guilford County Register of Deeds office, you'll find dozens of property liens and lawsuits filed by sovereigns against public figures.
Guilford County DA has a $800 million lien filed against them. Our clerk of court, $800 million lien. 2 local law firms, $1 billion in liens. Bank of America, $200 billion. They got off easy.
It's been coined as paper terrorism.
We're trying to stay within the law. We're trying to stay nonviolent.
And some officers who just literally aren't trained up and don't know better often will, they'll derelict their duty because they're afraid of getting sued and getting liens on their property.
Laugh all you want at a multi-million-dollar lien or lawsuit. Guilford County District Court Judge Tom Gerald did until he nearly missed the chance to refinance his house.
Phone rings and it's the closing attorney, and he says, well, Judge, I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is we've got you locked into that low rate. The bad news is you've got a $70 million lien against you.
Judge Gerald eventually got that figured out, and as of December 1st, it's a felony in North Carolina to file a false lien. Peg sees it as a loss in the battle to be truly free. That's a battle that involves all of us, whether or not we choose to fight it.
I'm not representing any particular group. I don't have any axe to grind. I'm just, like thousands of people across the country, concerned about why things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
In Greensboro, Mitch Carr, Fox 8 News.
Jim Pegg said his goal is not to turn anyone into a sovereign in his image. The point is to get people asking questions and looking into these things for themselves.
Yes. I'm just telling you. And when I tell people these are the things that happen, they're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. But, hey, Rule, criminal crimes, read them all out. If you can see it.
Starting with commercial crimes.
Commercial crimes. What are commercial crimes? Go ahead.
What title are you under there?
Go to any. Remember, hold on. Show them the title. 1 second. We at 27 CFR section 72.11. Meaning of terms.
As used in this. Okay, going down to.
Where's it at? Right here.
Commercial crime. Any of the following types of crimes, federal or state. Offenses against the revenue laws, burglary, counterfeiting, forgery, kidnapping, larceny, robbery, illegal sale or possession of deadly weapons, prostitution, including soliciting, procuring, pandering, white slaving, keeping house of ill fame, and like offenses, extortion, swindling and confidence games, and attempting to commit, conspiring to commit, or compounding any of the foregoing crimes, addiction to narcotic drugs, and use of marijuana will be treated as if such were commercial crime. Contraband cigarettes. Any quantity of cigarettes in excess of 60,000 if A, the cigarettes bear no evidence of the payment of applicable state cigarette taxes in the state where the cigarettes are found, B, the state in which the cigarettes are found requires a stamp, impression, or other indication to be placed on the packages or other containers of cigarettes to evidence payment of cigarette taxes.
Okay, do you guys hear? He talking about some damn cigarettes?
Yeah.
What did that just take you to? Think about it. All crimes are commercial. Now you just been compared to a cigarette.
A man lost his life for a cigarette.
But do you see what's going on here? All crimes.
What did he say? What did he say about cigarettes?
I said, if you just heard him start talking about cigarettes, right? And did you hear him talk about cigarettes?
Yeah, but the other gentleman's response is what I'm...
Oh, no, he said that a man just lost his life because of cigarettes.
For selling a Lucy in front of a store that obviously was probably from maybe another state.
But listen
to... It's a darn stamp tax.
Yeah.
It's a stamp tax. Yeah. So if you have security notes in your pocket, isn't that contraband?
Yeah.
So
I need stamps to cover them.
Yes. So do you see?
We're all criminals.
So all criminals. Who governs commodities and cigarettes and beer?
ATF.
Alcohol, tobacco, farmers.
Ooh! So you guys are all under the alcohol and tobacco firearm policy. Merry Christmas. This is all alcohol and tobacco and firearms.
I noticed that.
So do you see what's going on? You are property. You are being traded. Someone has a security interest in you because they're saying that the security must have a stamp. Don't you guys stamp on your birth certificate? You're just like a cigarette.
Yes,
You're just like a pack of cigarettes ready to be smoked.
Where's your stamp?
So do you see how they took it on another level about giving them a name and a number? Yeah. They even gave you a stamp that everyone must have or it's not authentic.
This is an example of a woman who keeps popping out babies so that she can keep the man who doesn't want her around. This is an example of a woman who decided to have babies simply for tax benefits, food stamps, Section 8, and anything else that comes with it. This is an example of a mother who has no motherly instincts. This is an example of a mother who takes no pride. This video is for all the narcissistic and delusional parents who lack self-awareness. They come up on these apps and they show us how horrible of parents they are. They show us how unloving they are. They show us how dirty they are. They show us how unkempt their children are. And when they receive constructive criticism from the people that are viewing their content, they get upset. Narcissistic people are very delusional. Lost.
Press 3 if you are willing to help Malia right now and come get her. And give her a place to stay with money, everything. There goes the 3s. Look.
Come through. That's
No, shh. Shut the fuck up.
That's the fastest they came.
No. Yeah. There it is. I said be quiet, ho. You too. You could leave too. Y'all, they will sponsor each one of y'all to leave. There's people that love Aya, love Afro. Please get the fuck out my face. Come get these hoes. They scared to leave. Why? Why would they be scared to leave? They got you. They got money. They got resources. You're going to help them go be independent black women that don't need no man. Come get these hoes. I don't want them. All you got to say is you ready to go. Look at these hoes. Look at the demon in these hoes. Look at them. Look at them thinking about it. Look at them feel it. Get your stinking ass off me, ho. Fucking touch me with that demon on you, ho. Fuck off me, ho. Back up. Back away from me. Stand right there. On your fucking face, all of y'all. Ever stand on me, don't touch me with no motherfucking demon. Come get these hoes. Come get them right now. I don't want these hoes around me no more. Come get them. I know they online. Go. Get them. Grab them. They're in danger. Hurry up. Come get them. Call a cop. Tell them come get these women. Get them the fuck out of my face. Stop playing with me. Now they can talk behind their back. When they leave, They gonna get real cocky. This how Natiri was. But when she leave and Velvet leave, they got everything to say. Oh, nigga, da-da-da-da-da. Shut your stupid ass up, bitch. But you got in front of the white man and said, I did this in front of the white man. Bitch, this how I get it in. This pushing P, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, where my admin at? Get on your face, ho. Respect the black man. The black man is God.
The black man is God.
Put your arms to the side. Black man, I apologize to you.
Black man, I apologize to you.
For being a bitch.
For being a bitch.
For not supporting your dreams and your ambitions.
For not supporting your dreams and ambitions.
Black man, you are the greatest man to ever be on this motherfucking planet, even in your ignorance.
Black man, you are the greatest man to ever be on this planet, even in your ignorance.
And I should support you up or down, rich or poor. I should give my money to you, but I'm sitting here with your ego.
And I should support you up or down. I should give my money to you.
I should give my money to you, black man. Say it.
I should give my money to you, black man.
Because at the end, you all I got. You are my protector. And just because you down don't mean that I gotta disrespect you.
And just because you're down doesn't mean I gotta disrespect you.
Outstanding.
I said out.
Well, go ahead and stand up then. Outstanding. Bitch, if you ever stand over me, I will. You gotta humiliate these hoes. They humiliating you. They're humiliating you, nigga. They're humiliating you with everything they think they bosses. They got their money. They think they you. They not us. Y'all in y'all position. Y'all was supposed to be getting them jobs to help us with our household. But y'all took it and took advantage of it. Oh, I gotta be an independent. No. Some of y'all had to, no doubt. But now it's a fad. Fuck these niggas, girl. Get that bag and motherfucking do your own thing. Fuck on these niggas. What? Wait a minute. You were given equal rights to help us, ho. Not the motherfucking take that money to use to build your fucking ego and use the government for the lack of your manhood. You use the government for the lack of your manhood. Because you're not a man. I'm the man. I'm God. I was here before the white man. And I'm gonna be here after. And don't you ever motherfucker forget it. They could kill me right now, but they better kiss my ass. In the process, motherfucker. And remember, I said it live, motherfucker. The black man is God.
The black man is God.
I'd rather die a motherfucking hero than to fucking die a zero and be a coward like these motherfuckers that can't speak up for who the fuck they really are. Fuck you bitches. Well, we gotta do something about this. This gonna go viral. Yo, go viral. The black man is tired of being choked the fuck out. I can't even breathe no more. Bitch, I'm not even living no more. I'm at the point when I'm motherfucking tired, bitch. The black man is fucking tired, bitch. Of being disrespected. We're gonna take our shit back. Fuck that money. I don't need money for you to obey me. You gonna obey me because I'm God. Because when this money ain't here, when the money fall off, who y'all motherfucking running to? When this money fall, all of you boss bitches, who will you run to then? You independent boss stupid bitches, who will you run to when the dollar falls? When there's no more money, who will be powerful then? Who will protect your stinking stupid ass? The white man won't be there, won't be no 911 then, ho. Can't call the government, won't be no court system or nothing, bitch. It'll just be anarchy, and you'll be you and your man, who is very angry. And you got karma to pay. You disrespected us on a genetic level for years, nigga. And we are tired. We know there's only one way. Kissing your ass is over. Taking your shit is over. That's done. That day is over. Do I make my motherfucking self clear, black woman?
Push your dream.
The black man is God.
The black man is God.
And he's here to stay. Motherfucker, know that. You gonna use your Bitcoin, stupid hoe. And I hope you go right into that computer with it. You stupid hoe. I'm gonna use my Bitcoin. We'll go right your ass into the metaverse, ho. Trap you right in there like the Ghostbusters. Remember that little trap the Ghostbusters had where they put the ghost inside the machine? They sucked the ghost into a little machine. That's gonna be you, ho. You belong in the computer. Go get your ass in the computer. We'll take your body and put it in them tombs they got ready for your stupid ass. See you in the metaverse, Bitcoin head ass bitch. We'll be owning the fucking land, bitch. Where there will be a new government while you're inside of a fucking computer. You'll be using your Bitcoin with what government? I'm gonna use my Bitcoin with what government? Bitch, I'm taking your Bitcoins, pussy. Shut the fuck up. It's mine, nigga.
You're a traveling f***ing preacher. That's your only source of income, going around the country scamming motherfuckers. That's your only source of income, nigga. That's why you were broadcasting from hotels all the time. Not like you're doing something fly, nigga. That's your only source of income. You are a traveling minister, and all you're doing is just telling people about the building fund that never gets built. They do that at churches all the time.
Greetings, everyone. This is Sister Bashea, and thank you for coming in onto the Tribal Nations United Community Engagement Call.
If you can read a damn book, what the hell you need a nigga to tell you some shit for? Because we lazy. We lazy. And we want to follow some damn body. I wouldn't follow nobody to the fucking bathroom. But we are addicted to this thing. And you follow these niggas for 10, 20 years and you look up and you find out they ain't shit, but you can't get out because you're all socialized in it. You done put up all your money, you done talk shit to all your friends on how they fucked up, and they little shit they doing ain't no good, and so you can't get out now. So you stay on and on and on with all these old bullshit ass leaders. I don't follow nobody. If I don't follow the white man, you know I ain't gonna follow his invention. A nigger was a bad invention. Niggers and flies. One spread filth and one spread lies.
Is Cynthia on the phone? You want to speak to your daddy?
You ain't my daddy.
Huh?
What you talking about?
But I am. Do you know your daddy?
What's wrong with you?
Huh? What's wrong with you? I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. What's your trip? I told you what I'm going through. The fuck's your problem?
You need to watch your damn language.
Bitch, I'm God.
You ain't God.
How the fuck you tell me to watch my language? Ain't no fucking child. Bitch, get off the phone. Go tell your children watch their fucking language. Go teach your children. Dumb shithead bitch.
Me.
So deep. The more I hang around niggas, the more I like flies. Y'all crazy as hell following somebody.
If it's between love and money, I'd rather have me.